Hey, welcome. Today, quick coffees and charts. So here's the coffee. Here's the coffee. And this is the charts. You can see that in big right now. So what we see here is a fucking huge W formation. Which you may or may not be familiar with. As you see, from the top to the bottom, to the mid top, to the bottom, to the top again. That's a W formation. Thing is, with these formations, they tend to break out to the upside, meaning that we watch it on the 4-hour leaf time frame. Sorry for that fuck up here, but I was so right. Thank God. But first we went up. Now we have this big ass W formation. It's really like it started in November 5th, 22, had its mid peak in mid-December, and now it probably peaked out at in January, but I need to redo this line here. That was a previous top. It's now that top, and we need to check what we achieved back in the charts, back in the days. I guess we went exactly here. Now we check it. Go back to the most recent bar. Not exactly. Concerning. If we do not take this, it's not the upside potential I like to see. Thing is, this is a big ass liquidity box, meaning that there people put in short positions. It got realized to a fair amount. I have to say that was like bullish back then. We had a W formation here, broke out of it, and then so that's all history, right? So W formation, broke out of it, so higher than the middle, broke out of it, retested it even, faked a breakout, and broke down. Like devastation. Boof, down to 50,592. Now we have the same liquidity box in view again. So what I do is like check all the boxes all the time because we need those boxes. The short positions have been placed here. So there's a big candlestick. That's that one, the big red one here, this one. And there's another big red one, and then even another big red one. The fun fact here is that one was relatively to that one, which is funny, and that one relatively low volume. But now we go like, I don't know, can we delete that shit? But now I want to show you what I think is gonna happen now, because that move is very, 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 very hefty. It might not be sustainable. So we have how much percent was it? 20 or something or more? That was a 30% move to the upside without a break. What do you think is gonna happen now? 30%. I tell you what happened here. when it broke 8.7%. It broke down. And most of the time, those formations break down at least 50%. So you can take out the Fibonacci, and the 50% is here. You can mark it off with a line. It's at 18,893. So I guess they'll be hitting somewhat here. Don't trust the Fibonacci, because here's a spike up, and I would probably set a trade, a short trade, if I want to trade that shit. No, not a long position, short position would be like, if I go in here now, the target would be here, and the stop loss would be somewhere here. Because if it goes further than, I'll let sit here, whatever, right? But if it goes further than here, it will take the liquidity, because it's very close by, and we have like several liquidities that are down here. So we have one box here. We have I need to learn shortcuts, I guess. We have one box here. We have one box here. So that's just on the 4-hour time frame, right? So I'll show you that and there. So regarding the short, delete that, whatever, doesn't matter. But that's the concerning points in the charts right now. Also concerning, if we break above that point, there's a lot of liquidity in here. We already took half of that candle with this move here, but we need to take the whole fucking thing that will have a target of 22,500, and then we can retest. If we go up there, which would make a lot of sense now because we are already there, so we would be taken up there. What's color here? I don't know what that is, but whatever. We would go up there, and then we would need to retest something like that, and then can shift out of the zone if we want to take higher targets, wherever they may be. But it's very hard to say in this market right now, because that would be the formation that you would like to see. That would be a turning point. That would be a turning point because you need to retest the EMA 800. Can I make EMA? So let's. Yeah, sure. I need to take some other stuff out first. Okay, I just take that one because that's like the main indicator here. That's 800 on the 4-hourly time frame. That's a 200 on the 4-hourly time frame. 50 almost already crossed the 800. That's why we slowed down a bit. Now we are probably approaching the 50. Might go like this. The 200 might go like this. And then we have a fight if those two connect and the 200 finishes above the 800. If that happens, it might go like this and we might shift out of the zone, whatever. That would be intense and would be like super bullish. But we have a lot of liquidity here. We have a lot of liquidity here, right? So if we see the levels and we know that there is a lot of liquidity to grab and we are nearby that, we have not visited these candles, right? So that's on the 4 hourly. You have to scroll way back to the bull run of 2020 and 2021. So here are weekly candles or monthly candles. I don't know what I measured there, but there's high volume in that areas. And if we don't collect it, cool. But basically, you know, the line I already drew there is the we're fucked line, and we already took a nosedive down there. And what I think, if we cannot break this level right here, right now, it will go straight down, retest, something like that. Go down one more, something like that, and then make a really fast dip, maybe recover a little bit before going lower. And like, I mean low, 10K zone somewhere there. So we have like a zone here at 8K, which is like also big, but maybe later, right? First that one, because that one is obviously the big one to grab. And if we go on the daily time frame, it doesn't really look that bad, right? Because if you can imagine, you can make such moves on 1 or 2 days. I know that was a COVID crash, but it was a fucking huge crash. Imagine when something happens. You never know. Markets will do that one. And that's not even close, the drops. Not even close. Thing is, also, to keep in mind, retracement levels, we have 69,000. And that one, we are already so beyond 0.5. We checked 0.5 before, but now we are checking the 2 point whatever, what is it? 2.36 Fibonacci levels. If we break those, we are primed to go down. We are primed to go down. But that's the last liquidity. They probably won't go there. You never know though. So that's what I expect to be tested, right? That's also like the Fibonacci fits to the levels. If you have a lot of confluence for your idea, it most likely will be there. Thing is, on the daily, the move is just like okay-ish. It's like nothing special, to be honest. There have been way sharper moves here, way sharper move down, way sharper move up here and here. My days, how did we work out that stuff here, right? That's more likely such a move like here. That's also a W formation, how you see it like that, and then it shifts out of the zone. It needs to break that point. So if it does not break that point, it's not valid. Then it retests and then it shifts out. So I expect it will be that one, like breakout, or it might even be like, because everybody's expecting 19,000, they might just like do it at 20k, whatever, they don't care, right? 20k is exactly that candle. So break out even more, break down to 20k, shift out, or really break 20k now, again, just make a big fat candle on the top of that, stopping candle volume, boop, 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 boop. And that's it. That's the two scenarios I'm preparing for. And I think the more likely one is in my opinion, way down. Because when you look at the volume, that is the point of control on the daily. So there's a lot of volume here, a lot of volume up here in that range. Yeah, hope it will favor higher prices for everyone, but you never know, because the point of control down here, the volume here is like big, up for grabs. You can literally like shake out shorts more, to be honest, because we are so overextended on RSI also, like never seen that before, I guess. I don't know, did we? So it's like really big, it's really overbought, and it tends to come down now, so we don't know. But all that liquidity can show you the volume, the vector candles here, the gray zones is liquidity. There's even more than I drew. That one isn't even one. But yeah, that one's one, and those are ones. Big move incoming. We will see. Will it be up? Will it be down? I think it's 60% down, 40% up. But as crypto Twitter still is more or less bearish in its thinking, they think bearish, but are like, oh wow, yeah, bull run might start now, but nobody who's in his right mind, because we got slapped so many times now, nobody in his right mind will say, oh yeah, we are blasting off now, because people I talk to tend to place short after short after short, and then you have like shorts getting liquidated, no money, no winner. I place a trade here along. I did run it through till here, I guess. That was my move. Like like how much was it? I don't know, 2% or something, right? That was my move. Yeah, wow, so good. And then after it just blew off. and the fun fact is, went short here, like a little short, like on top here. Went short, didn't pay myself. It shifted out with that candle, and when you like zoom in, it's like super big stuff, right? So if you like zoom in with 1 hourly, I went short here, and then it went well. Oh, didn't went so well. Boof. Ah, sadness. Yeah. That's what's going on. That's trading. Yeah. If you can make sense of this shit, your name is probably Harris, and that one's for you. Good. Bye bye.